There is one dark cloud, otherwise mostly blue sky. And it is actually raining out of that cloud. Wow, I thought all the rain was done for the day. All right, it has been a while, been a lot of inconsistencies lately with me posting videos. Just the schedule's been crazy, lots of stuff going on. Should be back a little bit more regular now. I've got a lot of stuff coming up. So actually right now, you can probably hear that rain. I don't know if you can actually hear it, but it's just this one big black cloud coming over. Anyway, it came out of nowhere, nothing but sunshine up until this point. Wow, it really is coming down now. All right, so anyway, been out of it a while, but I'm trying to get back into it now. Got some stuff to do today, and today is the day, and this is what we're doing. Wow. Well, today I decided to head over to Dr. Phillips. It's not a place we go that often. I mean, we go a couple times a month, maybe. But there's a couple of places I want to run some errands over there. Like, I love the Barnes & Noble. You know me and Barnes & Noble. If you watch these videos, I love a good bookstore. So I'm going to head over there, check out, see what they got, what's new over there. And maybe even run over by Trader Joe's, pick up a few things for the kitchen. And who knows, maybe we'll grab a bite to eat, or maybe a treat, something like that. Depends on what strikes me. But yeah, headed to Dr. Phillips, and hopefully this rainstorm blows over. That came out of absolutely nowhere. So hopefully it'll be sunshine when we get there. All right, I made it to Barnes & Noble. So I'm gonna go in here, not really looking for anything in particular, I don't think. Got my mind on a couple of ideas, but we'll see if they have them here or not. But I just, love browsing through a good bookstore. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. So like I think I mentioned, this is the Dr. Phillips location. And I've been coming to this one for a long time. Even when I lived all the way down in St. Cloud, I would drive all the way out here. Which is a good 45 minute drive just to come look around Barnes & Noble. This used to be one of my favorite sections too. I would buy all kinds of DVDs and videos. The entertainment and music sections are always ones that I hit. Absolutely love the selection they have here. This is a really good book. Really love this book. This really lays out the history of the band in a really cool way. He did a great job on that book. Here's one I just read last year. Really good. Definitely recommend it. I've not read this one yet. I might have to check this one out at some point. It's this one. I've heard good things about this one as well. Of course, I also read Hammer of the Gods from way back in the day. Also a really good one. I seriously didn't plan this. I'm just a Zeppelin fan, whatever. They're one of my bands I like. So it's just kind of funny. I'm talking about all these Zeppelin books and wearing a Zeppelin shirt. But anyway, recommend it if you haven't read it, if you're at all interested in their history. So here's one that's really good too. Also a Van Halen fan, and this is a really good book written by Noel Monk, one of their old managers from back in the David Lee Roth period. So that's the area, excuse me, the era that this covers is the David Lee Roth era. But anyway, another good book. Here's another good one. I read this one, I don't know, about 2 years ago. Castle on Sunset, about the Chateau Marmont. It's got some really great Hollywood stories. Really good stuff. Check this one out too. Okay, so it's very interesting that this book is actually in the U.S. history section. Technically, it could be defined as that, but it's actually a travel memoir I was actually looking over in the travel section to show off a Tony Horowitz book. I've read several of his. He's just really engaging. This is the first one I ever read. Got me hooked on his books, but it's really good. I highly recommend this if you like good travel writing and have an interest in the American Civil War or the American South in general. It's really fantastic. Didn't find exactly what I was looking for, but it was fun. Always enjoyed spending time in Barnes & Noble. Now I think I'm gonna run grab something sweet to snack on. Okay, so I may go into sugar shock, but this is what we're looking at right now. I'm doing it in reverse. I haven't even had dinner yet, but I'm having dessert first, I guess. So I'll do this and then probably grab something on the way home because I am getting a little hungry for dinner. I didn't even have lunch today. I got busy with work and didn't even end up having lunch. So anyway, it's a beautiful night out tonight. I will say that much. The humidity's starting to vanish a little bit in the evenings, starting to get towards that time of year. So that's a big welcome relief and a break from the constant oppressive heat around here. Good stuff. So I had a really nice chat with the lady who was running the counter excuse me, at Menchie's. She saw my Led Zeppelin shirt and asked if I ever saw them. I, of course, said no. I was too young to see them back then, but she said that she actually saw them 3 times in concert back in the 70s. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, she was really nice. We had a nice little chat about everything from Led Zeppelin in concert to the price of concert tickets back in the day, and how crazy we thought how expensive we thought concert tickets were back in the 70s, when it was like $6, $5.50, you know, seemed like a fortune to go to a concert, and compare that to these days when you can't even hardly get in the third deck of most arenas for less than $100. So anyway, it's always nice when you have a random conversation with someone like that. Really nice. All right, I decided since I was here and they had a Jimmy John's, I would go ahead and grab a sandwich for dinner. Hadn't had Jimmy John's in quite a while. I do like their subs, and yeah, I think this will do the trick for dinner tonight when I get home. Last stop at Trader Joe's here in Dr. Phillips. Just picking up a few things for the house. Headed out with a few necessities for the house. I always like popping over here at least once or twice a month, picking up a few things. We definitely have a few things that we really like here, food-wise, things like that. So anyway, that's basically it for this trip. Now I'm gonna head back home and eat my sandwich. All right, nothing too exciting today. Just wanted to run some errands, get out of the house, and shoot another video. So that's what I did. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, tagging along for the ride. Down to Dr. Phillips, went to Barnes & Noble, went to Menchie's, stopped by Trader Joe's. Just a quick few little things to pick up here and there. Nothing too exciting. But listen, thanks a lot for liking, subscribing, enjoying the channel. As always, I appreciate you supporting us. And we will see you next time. And until then, I'm done here.